Hello and welcome to the G-Log for the 23rd of November 2014. I am Gary and Raver. This time I only have one thing to talk about, but it's a big one thing. PokéSins. For a while now I've been wanting to make a change to the way I've done the series. As you know, PokéSins is a parody of CinemaSins, making use of their style with the sing counter, episode timer, sentence and so on. I originally chose to parody them as I didn't know how else to present my jokes. As I have explained a few times in the comments section, the jokes I make in PokéSins are, for the vast majority, purely my humour. They're the things I naturally thought when I rewatched the show in the middle of last year. While in the earlier episodes I did borrow some jokes from CinemaSins, I feel that these have all but disappeared in more recent episodes. As my confidence in my humour in my videos has grown, I feel that I've outgrown parodying CinemaSins, and want to make the series uniquely my own. To this end, I shall be stripping PokéSins of the things that make it a parody. I want to stress that the humour will still be the same, I'll just be presenting it slightly differently. I wanted to explain my planned changes in this G-Log, to give you guys the chance to make suggestions and help me shape the new PokéSins. On that note, I intend to keep the name PokéSins, as it is the established brand name for the series. Everything wrong with, however, shall go. So on to the actual changes. As I mentioned before, there will be no episode timer, also getting rid of the in however many minutes or less thing. I used that purely as part of the style. As for the sing counter, I feel that the series will still need some kind of number to keep score, so that's exactly what it'll become. Instead of adding and taking your sins, I will award pluses and minuses resulting in a final score, the lower the better. You may have noticed that I've been taking off way more sins in recent episodes, and that's part of what led me to this compound scoring system. Following that vein, the name I have for the episodes will be the scoring of, followed by the episode name. For example, the scoring of Island of the Giant Pokemon. If you have a better naming system, please comment and let me know. As I said, the pluses and minuses will largely be the same as the sins I give now, although leaning more towards ridicule or congratulations over plot points, character development and presentation. Do note that I will still award pluses if I see bad animation, appalling lip syncing, or even petty things like Charmander. Cheap shots are funny. The biggest change, however, is probably the endings, but I'm very open to suggestions should people not like what I've come up with. In lieu of sentencing it to something, I've been thinking of capping each episode with the final score, followed by a 2 or 3 sentence summary of my thoughts, almost like a review. An example for Battle Aboard the St. Anne would be, this is an interesting direction for the series to go, allowing for a much larger scale than to which the show normally has access. They cleverly use it to present new ideas such as trading and the force of Team Rocket, but it pushes the plot into a tight corridor from which there are only a few open exits. A daring start to the first real multi-part story of the show, but it tries to gloss over just a few too many dead grunts. At the moment I'm unsure just how reviewy this new incarnation will be. That'll largely depend on your feedback to these changes. I hope that you'll all stick with and support me during and after these changes, and I'm very open to tweaks or alterations to my plan. Feel free to comment and give me suggestions, feedback, or even just your thoughts on what I've said here. Depending on your level of feedback, I hope to return in next week's G-Log to either finalise the changes or explain the new ideas proposed. In the intervening time before my new style takes over, I shall be continuing to make PokéSins in the parody style. Thank you for listening and for your ongoing support. Catch you later.